Now, shout out to everybody on Patreon
Love
that
y'all.
subscribes to Patreon. We love you. Mama,
Appreciate y'all.
love you. Oh, yeah, big
Barely.
shout out to everybody that celebrated with their mamas for Mother's Day,
Yeah.
whether they were live or in heaven and all
God
that good stuff.
blessings. God
That's right.
blessings.
But we do want to get into this voicemail. So if you want to leave a voicemail and get some advice from me and Wax, all you got to do is subscribe to Patreon and hit us up at
347-679-6118. Yo.
Let's go.
Hey.
Yo. This
Yo.
is Seve Markel based out of Pennsylvania.
Damn.
And I got a question for y'all, because
Okay.
I see this topic going around a lot, especially in the last like 5 years. But what are y'all views on mixed race people who are quote unquote white passing, and what responsibility do you place upon them for not only bringing that bridge between the two races that they are mixed with, but having that responsibility to correct certain things when it comes to white privilege? Now, I don't mean correct as far as like it's their responsibility wholeheartedly to, be white passing and correct things that white people are supposed to correct. But I mean that in the sense like, how do they put their best foot forward in
not piss nobody off on either
but
side,
in
especially
holding
black.
white people accountable for the things that they do, knowing that they are that sole bridge between the two races. And I hope I explained that the right way. If not, y'all take that how y'all take that and go off of it. But
Take that.
tuning in. I'd love to see it. Hopefully one day I'm trying to get that call that I can talk to y'all about certain topics, because this one is very important to not only our culture, but American culture as a whole.
Yes. You know what's crazy? That's twerk he's talking about.
I was just about to say that.
He's talking about twerk. It's like,
because he ain't talking about my black ass. I might be light skinned, but yeah, you know I'm black. It ain't a twerk. You're not really sure what's going on over there.
Twerk, we try to do too much of his black side, but when it's time to be the white guy, twerk just like
calling
this.
the police.
He's calling the cops on you, man. He's going up there at a comedy show in front of everybody and would twerk. He would do some crazy stuff to get some things. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! He'll do something strange to get a little bit of
just
change?
Just a little bit of change.
No, not twerk.
That's some white boy shit, though.
That is some white boy shit.
That's some white boy shit.
Well, like, what is your advice?
Nothing.
Because you hang out with twerk all the time with your black ass. So how that work? It's kind of like an interracial relationship.
I make the other side of him more black. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when he around his white boy friends, the only thing he do,
his boyfriends. Okay.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. But no. They probably drink crazy. He probably be on the curb with one shoe off, like, oh buddy, help me up. And, that was cool. Yeah,
my niece sat on the curb. Legs. My niece sat on the curb the other day. I wanted to grab her ass up so quick. Bitch, you think you fucking white?
Yeah,
the fuck is wrong with you?
Your shoes off and all that type of shit.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Bottom your feet dirty for what?
Yo, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why are you sitting on the curb? Like, it's just twerk does, dude. He look like he's sitting on the curb right now.
Yes, skateboards riding all over them. Hey, that was cool. Everybody running over them. They putting penises on each other's face and shit.
Oh my god,
that's just white boy shit. But I think that everybody should definitely go after each other. I think black women should, check each other. I think black men should check each other. I think white men should check each other. I think white women should check each other. Like if a white woman say something to me and another one around, and she say something wrong, I think another white woman should go ahead and go after her. I shouldn't have to say nothing. She should let her know how wrong she is and whatever the case may be, because it's going to make me look bad. Now it's going to be like, the black angry guy talking to this white woman. That's all they're going to do. You see what I'm saying? You see a black man wrong, I'm gonna go talk to him like, yo, bro, that ain't right. He could be telling you, hey, what's up, white hunkies, or whatever the case may be, white guy. And I'd be like, yo, bro, you wildin'. Like, what the fuck you doing all that for? Like, I'm supposed to check him. You see what I'm saying?
So, like, I'm supposed to check people when they talk about Spanish people?
I mean, I guess you pick and choose when certain things is. When you know that you can, like, let somebody know that something is wrong, and they looking at it like you supposed to help them out. Oh, we all black people supposed to stick together. You know this black person is wrong. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. And I think that's what I think this guy is saying. When you know these white people are doing things wrong, if you're white or you got a white side to you, like, what do you say?
And you just sit there quiet as fuck, like,
That's not cool. That's not cool.
I don't know. I don't really play that shit, so I don't even know how that goes. Cause I'm interracial. If you biracial, sorry. And you know, my father was Spanish, and I guess that's not politically correct to say. He was from Puerto Rico and Spain. And his parents is from Spain, one from Spain, one from Puerto Rico. And my mother is a black woman. So it's weird because like when it comes to like racial stuff, like and black people, like I do not play. You know what I mean? And people know not to play with me.
Peace.
So it's not even really like when I was younger, people tried me with it. You know what I mean? And I would nip it in the bud. So I think that would be the solution to like if you around somebody and like even my white homegirl, she's like one of my best friends. One day we was out, she was real drunk, and it was a bunch of us. Everybody was black but her. And she like, yo, that nigga think he could play with me. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you got to check that.
Nah, I was ready to fight her. Like, I wasn't even like
checking
was already.
Checking is all type of things to check.
But why I end up about to get into it with my homegirl, because she was like, well, what's the issue? I gave her the pass then if that's the call. I'm like, well, I took it back. So what's up?
Now what's up?
So yeah, now we about to get into a fight because she's saying it's okay. And she like, you know, ultimately she looking at it like, well, I'm 100% black. I'm like, bitch, I am too. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
like, I'm 100% in my heart. I'm gonna show you what time it is. Gonna show you what a black woman will do. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm like, what does that matter? See, people are so ignorant that it comes down to things like that. If you offended me, period, shut the fuck up.
Period.
Like, and I said, or you could get away from me. Like, don't talk like that in front of me. So I think as far as if you're proud and that's what, you know, you are, I definitely think as a biracial person, it does not matter. You should shut down whether you feel like people talking about on white people or black.
Yeah, period.
Like, if that's your culture and that's what you're proud of, then you stand the fuck up for your shit. Don't just let people run over and talk just because you're with the black people. You just let all the black people say, and when you're with the white people, you let all the white people say. Correct those motherfuckers on both sides. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's so crazy because Twerk probably see a bunch of, he probably with all his Twerk bunch of white
stupid.
boys.
We'll fuck him up if he tried to say some shit.
Listen, so imagine Twerk and his boys at the beach and a black guy walk past. He's like, what's he doing with that? Yeah, he probably see him with a white girl walking past. They all like, look at this guy, look at this girl with this fucking black guy. You know what I'm saying? Twerk probably talking shit. But if it's the other way around, it was a bunch of black guys, so it's a white boy with a black girl, and he say something, he probably say some shit too, Twerk.
So he's like a chameleon.
You stand up for him? All right.
Take that. I do have a question though, because I always wonder, like, Twerk, do you look at yourself as mixed or you go on either side? Because I know plenty of like mixed white and black people and they usually go towards, you know, the black side. I don't really know that many white people are mixed
like the opposite way.
Yeah, because the only reason why I'm asking that is because I know
because your ass is black. If you was white, you would know somebody that is biracial and would go to the white side. They don't want to know you.
No, I feel like unlocked. I feel like I'm biracial. Yeah, I mean, I grew up around a lot of white people, and they try to violate black people and shit, and I shut it down. I'm like, yo, that's not cool. And now, you know, when black people make fun of white people, I say, it's not, I'm fuck with you. I don't give a fuck. But
I know. It's because we're the oppressed. You get what I'm saying? So when we say things about white people, we can laugh and we can do whatever because niggas done enslaved us, beat us, killed us, raped us, all kind. It's so much shit. So the least we could do is tell a fucking joke. Like, leave us the fuck alone. You'll be all right with a joke, sis. But when it comes to the other side, it's like you don't fucking do all that to people and then start making jokes and then fucking still murdering them. It's just like what you gonna something gotta give. We gonna beat y'all up, or a joke or beat y'all in a joke. It's gonna be something. Yeah. But I do feel like I was dating a guy that was half black, half white, and we would get into it a lot, like a whole lot. And he considers himself a black man. He always would say he's mixed, of course, but he considers himself a black man. But at the end of the day, I have strong views when it comes to race and you know, white privilege and things of that nature. And I speak on that, and I have no problem with speaking on that.
Yeah.
And there's been plenty of times that me and him have had disagreements to the point where I felt like maybe I shouldn't be dealing with him, or maybe like that's how I felt at times, because I'm just like, if this is his views, he's a white man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can't date a white man because of different things that has happened with our culture and race, and, you know, just everything. I just can't. And I feel like some of those views and stuff is buried into his mind because of his mother or whatever the case.
Pay attention. Yeah, that other side of him, he just didn't get that extra where he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He got Kool-Aid, but they forgot the sugar.
Nah, he black. But
yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just that sugar, that taste. It's because Kool-Aid, he black.
So, like, I'll tell you what it is in his case, and this is what makes things difficult too when it comes to biracial kids. If the mother raises, or whoever raises the person, ends up being a white person, oh, it's bad. And I'm gonna tell you why it's bad. Because you're gonna be black as hell, right? But then you're low-key gonna have this bitterness in your mind towards black people, especially black men if it's a father. So like I noticed that, especially like not just with him, it was other things, other people that I've known through my life where they like, well, this deadbeat ass nigga left me and my white savior mother. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, their views are so twisted, because technically you are a black man and you will get shot in the street like a dog, just like any other black person. But sometimes
twisted.
Yeah, they hold white people to this, and white people don't look at them like that.
No.
So it's like Angelo, hey guys, that's not cool. Like I wouldn't fuck with niggas. Like, you get what I'm saying? White people around me sitting there like nigger this and that nigger da 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 da. I would never fuck with them. Fuck saying that's not cool.
Yeah, it's not even cool. But even
I'm gonna beat everybody up.
For even with some black dudes, or I just don't like privilege. I just don't like even going places and not see somebody treat the waitress wrong. Even the waitress, I don't like nobody treating the waitress wrong. You know what I'm saying? Right. I hate that shit, man. You over here treating the way I'm like, oh, come on, man. I might accidentally spill the water on your pants or something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit.
So I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Not because I just don't like people.
I'm listening to you.
I'm saying if I see like some tough guy, I'll be the one that combat him. You see what I'm saying? Still don't get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I call myself the bully. I bully bullies like you.
I'm down.
So anyway. I wouldn't even like. I'm a little confused as if he's asking for a friend, aka he talking about his damn self, or if this is his friend. But if this your friend and he a chameleon and just tries to fit in with whatever race he's around at the time, I wouldn't fuck with that nigga no more. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta stand for something or fall for everything. You get what I'm saying? Like
you got 2 toes down. You gotta have 10 toes down, baby.
15, you only got 10, but keep 15 down. Like, I can't fuck with that flip-floppy shit. And if you white, don't say nigga around me. I don't give a fuck. How many black friends you have? How many black bitches and niggas you fuck? No. Don't say it in a song. I don't give a fuck. If Trinidad James said it.
I was drunk and I was just, what was with the vibe? Is that okay?
Jay-Z and Kanye said we can say niggas in Paris.
And they always got their shoes off, L'Oreal. So that's why I always keep Tim's on so I can step on their toes.
What kind of weird ass people are you around that always got their shoes? I know white people that got shoes, nigga.
They ain't got their shoes on. They always got their shoes on for some reason. They got their shoes on.
Twerk guy got on shoes right now?
Yo, most of the time, mad times.
He said no.
Listen, Twerk always come and just got their shoes on. Listen, I bet you the next 10 white people you see, if it's not inside of a building, they got their shoes off.
Well, the other day, because it was Cinco de Mayo, so they all had their shoes off. Anyway, celebrating a Mexican holiday, trying to kick all the Mexicans out. Anyway.
That's unbelievable.